All right, so we just want to do a quick demo of the AI auto follow-up feature we've been working on. We've got some new updates that we want to share related to how we're using thoughtfulness scores. And so what we've got here is this demo chat we've created for the Aura Ring opportunity. And this chat is simply asking participants to comment on the concept of a protective ring for the ring cover for the Aura Ring. And so we ask, tell them about the accessory, and then we ask their level of interest. There's a quick open end. Go ahead and fill it in, Ollie. And then we say how likely they are to buy it. And then we ask them about specifics that relate to their purchase decisions. So what features and considerations would most influence your purchase? So if we put a light response in there, nice finish, he's going to press enter. The AI will now follow up and ask for more details. What specific finish details are you looking for when choosing the protective cover? So we can say, nice gel rubbery material that's not too thick, okay? Green or pink, vibrant colors, okay? Press enter. Going to now take that, ask more details. In this case, what specific shade of green? You could say, I don't know, deep green and bright pink. Okay, so now we got some pretty specific responses to that open end around purchase considerations. And we can go back over to Rival, and we're going to go to the chat data and navigate to the hidden variable we're using to store the summarized thread. So again, just quickly, the AI summarizes the entire open-end thread, including the follow-up questions, to give us a single verbatim. And that single verbatim we can use to generate AI insights. Always selected it there. You can see the single verbatim is saying, I'm looking for a protective cover for my Aura Ring that has a nice finish, specifically gel rubbery material that is not too thick. I prefer vibrant colors, particularly deep green and bright pink. So it's basically captured the thread, summarized it into a nice single verbatim, and that's really useful. So what's interesting from the perspective of talking about deeper, richer insights is this idea that we had an original response to the open end, which was kind of light. I believe Ollie said nice finishes. And then the probing got more details, and we ended up with a verbatim that got a lot more details in it. And so we've sort of explored the idea of how we can come up with a thoughtfulness score that we can apply to both the original response and the summarized thread, and then look at the delta between how thoughtful the original response is versus the summarized thread, which then captures the idea that the AI auto probing feature we've built is actually getting us deeper, richer insight. Ollie's built this idea of a score summary on these summarized threads. And if you click on that score summary button, Ollie, it's going to open up a dialog. And what you can see is the original question, and you can see the original response. I want a nice finish. And then you can see the AI thread summary. But more importantly, we've got these 10 dimensions that make up our thoughtfulness score: depth of insight, relevance, specificity, originality, breadth of consideration. You can see them there. And we're charting the score for each one of those individual thoughtfulness dimensions on this polar chart. And you can see the original response versus the AI threaded summary and get a real nice visual representation of how the AI was able to achieve this goal of deeper, richer insight. What's also cool is Ollie's built in the ability to hover over each one of those individual dimensions. So he's got emotional and empathetic engagement. You can see the original response there. Now he's got breadth of consideration selected. The original response is 1. The AI threaded response is 4. And it gives you a specific description of why that score was given. And so you can navigate the polar chart. Go ahead and just navigate around, Ollie, and look at these different dimensions of thoughtfulness and look at how the delta between the original response and the AI threaded summary is represented with a score and a description. And so that's the addition of the thoughtfulness scores to the AI threaded summaries. We like the idea of visualizing this for the purposes of talking about how we're using AI to give us deeper, richer insights. Thanks for listening, and we'll continue to provide updates as we add more value to this feature.